Hello, 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 my beautiful Scorpios. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 20th to the 26th. Let's see what your download messages is in for this week. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Well, you're going to see some relief coming in if you had some issues in the past. So that's a good card. Let's see what you've got for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet another week? And look at that, almost closing out the month of April. Okay, let's see what we have here for your cards. Coming in, your first card you've got is the Six of Cups, followed by the Empress, followed by the Ten of Wands. You've got the Five of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and you've got the Chariot. End of the week, you've got that beautiful Knight of Cups, the Justice card, and you've got that Seven of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see. There's going to be some relief coming in. Now, it could be personal issues. It could be relationship. It could be money. It could be your job, your career. It could be your health, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual health. There's going to be relief. You're going to feel so much better. Coming in with your first card, life or career, you've been given the card looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be carefully satisfied, to be fully satisfied. So you may be in the process of wanting to move somewhere else, move on, take on a different job, leave your place of employment. Again, keep it close to your chest, keep it quiet, keep it personal. Do not let anybody at work know what your plans are, because there's always somebody who's willing to jump in your seat and sabotage you. So you need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Make sure you pick the job that's really going to do that. Coming in next, you've got the Ten of Wands, you've got the Empress, and you've got the Six of Cups. Hard times are going to be over. The Ten of Wands says you pushed yourself really, really hard and you got the job done, but you're going to make life easier for you. I think you might be feeling with your job and your career that you've reached a point where the pinnacle, the summit, you can't go any farther. And now you feel as though you want to move on in a new direction. You're going to make the load lighter for yourself. You've been feeling like the beast of burden for a while. You're not going to do that anymore. The Empress says you're going to make plans. You're planning your future. You're giving birth to your dreams. There could also be the announcement of an addition to the family, a new child coming in by birth or by adoption, or somebody moving in that is going to be staying with you that's young. This card says, plant your seeds, but wait the time out. If you're planting your seeds for your future, your job, your career, and things like that, know that it will take time. Be patient. The Six of Cups comes in and says you're going to be reconnecting. Maybe you're going to be reconciling with somebody. Somebody could be stepping forward who lived at a distance or who became distanced from you. This card says you've grown apart, you've moved on, but now you have the ability to connect. They could be bringing something to the table of life in the form of time, effort, support, love, money, or maybe even an apology. This will be a good connection. I think that you'll be able to laugh about the old times. You could be reminiscing about your childhood, going back and thinking about that, and maybe that's when you were young and you knew this person. Some of you could be entertaining the company of children. Okay, maybe you're getting a dog. Wow. Okay, coming in next, you've got, with your focus part of the reading, your career and money card, you've got the card Coins. And it says money coming in, wealth, good investment. Your career could involve sales and finance and getting a raise. This could be lucky for you. I'm going to go back to this because Spirit just jumped in and said, if you're not getting a dog, you could be babysitting or house sitting someone else's pet. Okay, keep that in mind. So, excuse me, your sales and finance could be important as well with your job. And you could be getting a raise. This is a lucky card. So there's money coming in for some of you. Now, I can see that here with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Let's jump to the Five of Wands. A feeling as though you're constantly being pushed up against the wall to compete and prove yourself. Competition is good if it's healthy and it's normal. But when it becomes overwhelming to you and you're backed up against the wall, pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't allow yourself to get involved in other people's drama. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is that beautiful card of a new opportunity, new offer, possibly looking into a new job, getting a new career, starting your own business, receiving money, more money, and maybe signing documents and contracts for new positions and jobs and your career. King of Cups comes in, beautiful, kind, caring, compassionate, loving individual, been there, done it, has the mettle to prove it. Steps up and says, hey, I'm here for you. I can help you through this. He's a kind, or she, whichever, a kind listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, and a soft place to land. They give wise information. They don't want anything in return. They truly care for you. In the center position, which is this card, where it should be there, you've got the card Envy. And this is your help, hurdle, or your challenge. And with this card comes a lock. And the lock represents your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. Focusing on what others have will drain you of your energy. Now, it's okay to be not envious or hero worship. It's okay to appreciate other people and where they've got to and the things that they have. But don't let it become obsessive. Learn from it. Put yourself there. Think about how they got there, and can you do it as well? Chances are you can. So don't focus on other people's success unless they're there to teach, preach, and convey wise information to help you do the same. Okay? Don't ever hero worship or envy anybody. It just drains you of your energy. You have the ability to do the same thing, my beautiful Scorpios. Now, coming in with that, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Swords says you could be, getting in a no-win situation. Don't step into a bee's nest of other people's problems. You have that ability to attract people to you. They feel that you're there to listen to them or be in the middle of this problem. When people drag us into their drama, it's to validate their behavior. And often it's not our problem. So try to pick and choose your battles wisely. You're right. You may step into this bee's nest and lay your demands on the table. But remember, there's risks and consequences when we do that. Be sure to weigh those out. Is it worth it getting into that? The Knight of Pentacles comes in and says, slow down. Take your time. Plan your move. Don't jump in. Don't do anything too quick. I know you could be getting excited about something here. There's a new opportunity and an offer that presents itself. But make sure that you articulate creative so you can be accurate. You don't want to slip up and make any mistake. He never fails. He always succeeds because he doesn't go charging in headstrong and unsure. The Three of Pentacles, you could be joining a team, creating a team, stepping up on the podium to teach, preach, and convey information to others. You could be a coach. You could be, you could be giving other people guidance and coaching people. This is a card that says you have the ability to stand up there and do that. And you're going to do it in collaboration with other people who have the same goals of success, bouncing ideas off of each other as a team. Teamwork is dream work. Beautiful. Now, your messages from Spirit and your guides is a beautiful message. And this particular message talks about money, wealth, and prosperity. So money, money, money. Wow, this is the money card and anything to do with money. You can also be about a wealthy or prosperous situation as well. The outcome of this card can be determined by the luck around you. Right? There's luck. There's coins. You're looking for this new job. You've got opportunities. You're planting your seeds. It's all good. Okay? It's especially good, for you. Your wishes come true, and this is a good luck card. So anything to do with money, making money, seeing money come into your life right now is what this is about. Beautiful. And it's successful. Because look at you. You've got the Chariot. You've got reason to celebrate, and you're making the wise moves to go on. The Chariot is that card of overcoming great obstacles, but he planned his moves. He knew when he went in that arena, he could get eaten by a lion, per se. But what did he do? He was prepared. Maybe he threw a T-bone steak in the middle of the arena. They all went there, and he got out. However, this is preparation. The Chariot comes out as a champion. Okay, I'm joking and I'm being theoretical about that. But look at him. He's a chariot. We think of going into a coliseum and having to battle. But your battles are going to be over because you've overcome them. You've planned your moves. You were very careful and articulate. You didn't rush. Okay, that's why you're a champion. You've decided to move on. You're cleaning house. You've washed your hands of a situation that wasn't working out. It could have been your job, your career. It could have been a friendship that outlived its expiration date. You just grew apart and moved on, or a relationship that could be the same. But nonetheless, you're independent, you're confident, you're on your own, making your own choices and following your own free will. Moving in a better position, a better space. You know that. This 3 of Cups comes in with this, and this is celebration, getting together with family, friends, colleagues, sisterhood, brotherhood, and celebrating a beautiful event. It could be anything. It could be some beautiful invitation that you received to go and celebrate something. Enjoy. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, and this is a new deck again, you've got 4 threes. Wow, 3, 6, 9, 12, 2 and 1 still works out to a 3. Beautiful card, often associated with the Ascended Masters. Social skills, renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, and inspiration. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive, as your luck may soon turn for the better. Okay, now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Okay, so I do think you've got social skills. You've got the gift of gab. You can go out there, teach, preach, and convey information on a public platform. You are influential, and you can give others inspiration as well. Don't let it go to your head, my beautiful Scorpios, okay? Enjoy the ride. See, I told you, you've got all the resources here to move forward and be successful. The 7 of Swords comes in, the Justice comes in, and the Knight of Cups. 7 of Swords is that card of deception. Somebody could be portraying to be somebody they're not. They're only out for their own agenda. They could be the wolf in sheep's clothing. They may be coming on as your best friend. Remember, not everybody at work is your best friend, okay? You have to be mindful of what you say to others, that they don't take it and run with it. Okay, these are your ideas. These are your goals. You keep them to yourself. Remember what I said about you looking for that job. This person is the liar, the cheater, the thief. They're only out for something that they want. They want to ride maybe on your coattails of experience, of deception. Walk away. You're doing that here. The Justice card comes in and says justice is going to be waved in your favor. The gavel comes down, and look what you get. It's a fair and just decision that happens for you. This is karmic good justice moving in your favor. You're moving on. You're letting go. The Knight of Cups comes in. This could be somebody new coming in to sweep you off your feet. You could be falling madly in love with them as a person, or the idea they bring to the table of life for you. You're going to love. This person can also be very adaptable. This person can be anything you want them to be. The puzzle pieces fit. It's almost like past life if you get together with this individual. The energy there. Well, you are going to feel some relief, and I think it might have to do with finances, and finances look good here. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpio.